Hello and welcome to my channel, My Garden, My Passion. My winter blooming Thunbergia mysorensis is all in bloom again. I have made a video earlier too telling about the plant, but I cannot resist myself from making another one now because last year I had less blooms and this year I have profuse blooming. So you can see how beautifully this plant has bloomed. As mentioned in the species name, it is mysorensis, meaning it is native to our very Karnataka, Mysore. And so this plant grows very well here in South India, though I'm not sure how it will do in North India. So you can see these beautiful dangling strands of flowers, and when you have a closer look you can see that they are like the lady slippers. So the common name says that they are called as lady slippers. So here you can make it out clearly how it looks like a slipper, and we can say they look like slippers of Cinderella that we learnt are read long back when we were children. And you can see here there's a type of bee foraging for, rather a wasp foraging for the nectar. So these flowers are full of nectar. When you pull down some of the flowers, you can literally feel the dripping of the nectar in your hands. It's more watery, and when I tasted it I could feel the sweetness. So here you can have a closer look at how the ants are foraging in these flowers for the nectar. So here you can see them. I can sometimes see birds trying to get to the nectar, though I have not been able to catch any of the birds doing it. Here you can see that this plant has given out flower stalks right from the base of the plant, and I am still not sure whether this plant flowers on new shoots or old shoots. At the base I think it is flowering on old shoots, but as I go up here this is all new growth, and you can see that a lot of flowers have come on this side of the branch this year. This is actually not the ideal way of planting this, because if you have a trellis then you can have them hanging, but here it has taken the shape onto the wall and the strands are beautifully hanging from there. This is probably the peak time of blooming in the second or third week of January, and the first two strands bloomed sometime in November, and I can still see some buds. So some you have a little matured buds here, or a thin strand of buds still going to come. So I think I can enjoy the beauty of this plant for another month or two at least. Last year we had a lot of bunches on this side, but this year it has gone on to bloom from the other side. So do enjoy the beauty of these plants. I just can't have enough of them, and I keep looking at them whenever I come out of the house. Here you can see the wasp again trying to get to the nectar. So last year I have posted a video on this and how to grow and what to do, other conditions you can get from there. I can only say now that it grows in part shade, because here at the base I don't get sunlight, but I'm sure they will catch the sunlight to make food from the upper branches. So it's a semi-shady growing vine, requires watering once in 2 days in summer, once in 3 to 4 days in winter, and of course we have heavy rainy season. It depends on how the rains have behaving at that point of time. And this is how it blooms from November up till February, but its peak is somewhere in first or second week of January. So that's it for today. You can grow this vine from this pencil size thickness cuttings, or you can buy one. They are available in nurseries, and even if it costs up to 2 to 300 rupees, I think it's worth the buy when you actually see those beautiful blooms. And the plant will probably bloom in about 1 or 2 years after planting. So happy gardening.